Good morning. Today is the solemnity of the Nativity of St. John the Baptist. And so as I was driving home from Mass, I thought, there's some pretty cool little points, different things that we don't think about, that we don't talk about. And so I'll put together this quick little video and see what you think. And so first, it is a solemnity. And so solemnity is the highest of the feast day ranks. And all of the fixed solemnities throughout the course of the year, there are 10 of them, they are for members of the Holy Family, except for two. The first being today, and then the second is actually next, the coming Monday for Saints Peter and Paul. And so therefore, it's a pretty special day. We get to sing or recite the Gloria, so that's kind of awesome. And then it is the celebration of a nativity. So we do not celebrate the birth of the saints. We celebrate their death day. And so here we are celebrating the nativity of St. John the Baptist. And so it was explained to me that the reason for that is that Christ, of course, was born without original sin. So we celebrate his birth. We celebrate the birth of the Virgin Mary because we know she was conceived without sin. So we celebrate that on September 8th. And so here we are celebrating the Nativity of John the Baptist. And so why would that be? So it's because when Mary visited Elizabeth, Elizabeth exclaimed, "The baby leapt in her womb." So it is believed that at that moment, Christ sanctified him. So original sin was removed. So he was born without original sin. And so therefore we celebrate the day of his birth because he too was sinless. And then finally, today is near the summer solstice. And so the summer solstice is that day where we know that marks the longest amount of daylight. And then we start to lose daylight every day as we move through the rest of summer, fall, into winter. And then it is in 6 months, we come to the winter solstice. Now, the winter solstice is right around Christmas Day. And at that point, we start to increase the amount of daylight each day. And so it is beautiful that the church set this up so that we are now entering that period where we are losing daylight, which is kind of a bummer. But as you start to lament that, you might also think of how beautiful it is that John the Baptist said that he had to decrease so that Christ might increase. So until next time, God bless.